like art was always an influence in my life. You know, my dad is a fucking amazing artist. Can I curse?
Yeah, nigga.
No, my dad is a fucking amazing artist. He's you know, that man is on a different level when it comes to the art. And you know, so I always kind of had that in me, but I never was around people that was kind of bringing that side out of me out. You know what I mean? If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of rolling with, you know, the wrong. I'm not gonna say the wrong crowd though, bro, because like, you know, when you ripping and running and you with the peoples that you with, you know, those is your mans. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say, but wrong crowd to certain people. Like, you know, I just like. If you in front of the chicken spot trapping and you with the goons, how much art are you really gonna be thinking about?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, that shit would be the last on the nigga mind.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's my point.
Fuck your life. You watching Hip Hop Gems TV, you heard? Bing bong.
You know what it is, man. It's your boy Ty. And by now you should know my face. If not, then you've been living under a rock. Season 2 premiere, Hip Hop Gems TV. Welcome. We are here today with a very, very special guest. As y'all know, every guest that comes on the show sit next to me. It's always a special guest. Got my guy Kartel Rell in the building.
What's shaking, Kevin Bacon? What's going on? What's going on,
What's
baby?
good, my nigga?
How you feeling? You alright?
Cold as hell, my nigga.
Shit, my nigga, it's the same sentiment.
Same sentiment over there, bro.
It's brick ass outside, bro.
How you holding up?
I'm holding up, you know. That's it. Trying to keep my head above water.
Main question so far, nigga. How this year's been treating you so far?
I'ma keep it real, you know.
Cause shit been fucked up for some people.
Yeah, you know. I mean, one thing about me, bro, is like every year that passed, I try to like, you know, be a better Rell than I was the year before. You know what I'm saying? And I've gotten a lot accomplished. You know, as you know, got the project that I just did.
We about to jump into that.
Yeah, you know, and then you know, got a lot of good traction from it. You know what I'm saying? Put on my visual. You know what I'm saying? This is like my first situation on putting it on all platforms. Like I've been rapping and like I've been had tracks like before, shit like that. But this is the first one I'm putting on all platforms.
Wow. Let's jump into who's Kartel Rell, man.
Who's Kartel Rell, man? Kartel Rell is a product of pain and beauty, and I am just a brother that's been through a whole lot and seen a whole lot, and you know, I'm broadcasting that through my music, my experiences and what I've been through and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got a lot to talk about. You know, everything I talk about is real and legit. You know what I'm saying? My resume is solid as a rock. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's it, bro. Just, you know, like, you know, I'm a creator. I'm a person that likes to, you know, bring that type of energy in the world. Like, creation, art, music, fashion.
I think I could definitely attest to that. I think anytime you're in the spot, your presence is always felt.
Yeah.
I always see you talking to 50 different people, whether you promoting yourself or whether you trying to plug some shit, get some shit going for yourself.
I just know a lot of motherfuckers.
And that is, and that too.
Like,
And that is,
you know, every 5 seconds I gotta stop and give a dap. And I mean, that's cool, man. Shout out to, you know, my peoples, you know who you are, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how it be for me. That's how it been for me like for years, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Your presence is always felt, man, in any setting. Let's jump into some early influences that you had coming up, bro. Like, how did you get introduced to this hip-hop shit?
It started with my dad. I used to be in the car with my dad, and, you know, he used to play, like, real person I really got, like, introduced to hip-hop was the Fugees. My dad loved the Fuji album.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So Proswell and all that, and, you know, Wyclef. That's how I really started listening to hip-hop, because my dad, he loved that album. And he also, like, he liked other shit, too, you know what I'm saying? But, like, Rage Against the Machine, you know what I'm saying? That was, like, my dad loved Rage Against the Machine, bro. And, but, like, you know, and then the rest was on my own. Going to the Queen Center Mall and buy a $5 bootleg, you know what I'm saying? Or go to 4th and buy, you know, a $5 bootleg. That's how I started, man. I think the first bootleg I ever bought was Jadakiss Kiss the Gang Goodbye shit.
I remember that. I had that on bootleg as well.
Yeah,
so that right there was a classic, bro.
She was a model for a year and a half.
That shit was a classic right there,
man?
brother.
Like, yeah, man. But like, you know, that's how I got, you know, really influenced into hip hop and shit. And then just watching TV. Like, I was an MTV baby. I used to watch MTV and BET and all that shit. I used to come back home and from school and just can't wait till 6 o'clock to watch 106 and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
while I'm eating mama's leftovers in the crib and shit, you know? Like, that was my routine, man.
I feel like that era honed a lot of I want to say a lot of us in this space. You know what I mean? Everyone I talked to was pretty much kind of the same upbringing as far as like, yo, we came up 106. You know, that era just was something totally special. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it was different. I don't even think a lot of us even knew at the time that it was like, you know, that
what
shit
it was gonna
be.
be or what direction shit was gonna turn. Who would have knew that BET and MTV was gonna be washed up by now? You know what I'm saying?
Or even the direction
Like,
is just hip hop and like where hip hop is
absolutely.
at. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, some say it's turn for the better, some say for the worse. I'm hearing a lot more people say it's for the worse. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I think it
that's why you got a
talking
brother like me here, man, to you know what I'm saying? Change that frame of mind, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Bring you real music, man.
Absolutely. So we know, man, you just recently came off the project. Shout out to Don the Jeweler. Man, I'm gonna let you first. The first thing I want to know before I let you go off on that, how was it working with Don? And was y'all in the studio every day?
That man, yeah. You know, he made every session that we did, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Don the Jeweler. Still, I supposed to be here, man.
Word up.
You know, he had some situations going on or whatever, but shout out to my man Clockwork Cries. I can't forget about Clockwork Cries. You know, he was very instrumental in the creative direction of the album. You know, like, we formulated it. We was just real intricate with like how we was gonna do this. We wasn't just gonna put out no rinky-dink ass EP, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of released this joint as an album, like the introducing, but it's only 7 tracks, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool, you know. There's gonna be projects that I'm gonna release. Well, my man Retro, that's here today too.
Retrospect is definitely in the building.
Yeah. Shout out to Retro, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put out an album too, man. We got some shit cooking up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, yeah, bro, it was just like we wanted to put it out like an art piece, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how I felt listening to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know?
Tell everybody about the title and how did you come up with the title?
The title's To Live and Die in the Moma. And the reason why I named it that is because, you know, like, art was always an influence in my life. You know, my dad is a fucking amazing artist. Can I curse?
Yeah, nigga.
My dad is a fucking amazing artist. He's, you know, that man is on a different level when it comes to the art. And, you know, so I always kind of had that in me, but I never was around people that was kind of bringing that side out of me out. You know what I mean? If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of rolling with, you know, the wrong. I'm not gonna say the wrong crowd though, bro, because like, you know, when you ripping and running and you with the peoples that you with, you know, those is your mans. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say, but wrong crowd to certain people. Like, you know, I just like, if you in front of the chicken spot trapping and you with the goons, how much art are you really gonna be thinking about?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, that shit would be the last on the nigga mind.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's my point exactly. So it's like, so 7 years ago, I ran into this gallery where my man Rome Streets was performing.
Shout out Rome.
Shout out Rome. For real. That's the bro. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on everything you got going on.
Absolutely.
But he was performing at this spot, at this gallery called Art Apple. And my man Crosby and then my other man Moses, he was running that joint. And there I was like, yo, bro, what y'all doing here? They're like, yo, this is my spot. I'm like, word? It was huge. It was like 7,000 square feet. And we was just doing events. I just got introduced to that, to like art exhibitions and events. Like, I just seen there was art on the wall and the walls was all white and like, yeah, I just haven't gotten a gallery experience like that. You think of an art gallery, right, and a lot of times you're just thinking you go into some real quiet shit with some opera playing in the background and some shit, and you know, with a wine glass. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. The wine and all that was there, but it was no opera playing. You know what I'm saying? There was Rome Streets rapping in the back, and that's dope. to me, I was like, nah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And I just fell in love with art from there, man. And, you know, and from there, like, I did art exhibitions with a bunch of people, with Haji World, you know what I'm saying? With, you know, we did exhibitions with, shout out to my homegirl Muse, Kelly Lucas. I know so many artists, like so many artists, bro, so that's why I don't even want to do too much name dropping, because it's like, you know, like, I so many artists I work with. I've done probably like 200 art events, like, in the past 7 years.
That's fire,
you know,
bro.
that I was either supervising or like actively participating in the event. You know what I'm saying? And I've curated like over 20 too. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking amazing, man. So a lot of that went with what the direction of the album was.
Yeah, I ain't never
so that
know.
was easy.
Yeah. Well, tying that into the album, I didn't know that I was gonna be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'll keep it to the majority of the time that I was doing that, I was trapping too. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as of recently, like about like last year, shit like that, my man Crosby was like, yo, he knew I rap and shit, like, you know, that's my right hand man. He knew I rap, so he's like, yo, bro, like, let's put out, and he knew I was nice. He's like, yo, let's put out a tape. He's like, you really want to do it? I'm like, yo, you really want to do it? And Dawn was involved because he wanted Dawn to do it specifically for me.
Wow.
Dawn was already a good friend.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's when it works in your favor, when y'all all friends and y'all all got the same common goal. You know what I mean? But yeah, to live and die in the moment, man, it's like, you know, I've made my choice. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I just, with what I do, as far as my music, or the way I've dressed, or fashion, or just the way I think, it's art. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, that's why I fuck with like the Griselda boys too and all that. I've had the pleasure to like chop it up with West Side Gun and shit like that, and you know, through Rome. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I love the direction that they doing that with they shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just doing my shit though. Right. I'm doing it the way I do it though. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say, like, I'm sorry to cut you off, brother, but like it literally all goes together. Like it's like, yo, like West Side Gun introduced such an amazing world for all of
bro,
us, you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, art, like culture shit,
yeah,
it like all correlates.
I did a track with an artist from Griselda, Shots. Shout to my nigga Shots.
Shout out to Shots. Yeah, absolutely.
That's Conway brother. You know what I'm saying? I did a crazy record with him and my man E Murder and my man Frankie Friend. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so we should have more shit cooking up, me and the boy.
So I'm saying, when this nigga, bro,
you know,
just...
I remember, like, at, at SOB's, Armani Caesar, she was doing a show and shit.
Oh,
like that.
Yeah,
so the whole gang was there, man, and, you know, and I got to chop it with Conway, like, yo, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Did some crazy shit with your bro. And that's it, bro, you know what I'm saying? I already got, like, you know what I'm saying, old record with my nigga Rome Streets, too, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to cook some new shit, you know? When the time is right and when everything's right, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just been a student of this shit, bro. I've been around for a while, around a lot of individuals, bro. Like,
absolutely.
I'm not big on name dropping, but if you know me, you know the areas I've been and, like, moving and grooving, you know what I'm saying?
If you had the luxury to been in the same space as you, we seen how you operate, you see just how you move, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, bro.
No doubt, bro.
That's likewise, you know what I'm saying?
Dope, bro. So I want to chat about, before we even like go further, man, I definitely want to get into some of the features you had. I know you had Ace on there. Shout out to my guy Ace.
Yeah, shout out to Ace Boncoron.
Shout out to my guy. Shout out Dot Demo. I know you had Dot on there. I seen him last night, actually.
That's my slime right there. Shout out to Dot Demo. Shout out to, hold up though, man. Shout out to Clockwork, bro.
Shout out to Clockwork as well.
Shout out to Clockwork, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the brand, it's the lifestyle, man. But
absolutely.
Like, you know, shout out to both Clockworks, man.
So how did that come about for you, man? Like wanting to collab with Ace and getting Dot on there?
You know, like I said, bro, we was for 4 friends before all that shit. And for me, it's like, I feel like anything is gonna go good when it's just organic. You know what I'm saying? It's just like real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're not an industry B and like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you pay for a feature for a motherfucker and they won't even be in the studio with you. I'll send you the record after you send me your $5. That's why I don't like that shit. I like to work with people I know. Right. So I've had the luxury to know real spitters.
Right.
And they jacked my bop. You know what I'm saying? It was really after the Chinatown Sound shit. You know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers started really like...
Taking notice.
taking notice, like, all right, this nigga Rell can really spit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a spitter, bro. I really do this shit, you know what I'm saying? I really do this shit.
And that's why you sitting here.
And I'm glad that, yeah, you know, I really appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Like, any type of, you know, any type of love I could get like that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, exposure, but, you know what I'm saying, on type of way, you know what I'm saying? It's very appreciated, because, you know, I take this shit serious.
No doubt, bro.
And, like, this is some shit you know, some shit I'm doing to make an impact, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not doing it for any other reason less. I'm to make an impact and leave a legacy behind. You know what I'm saying?
Legacy, man. What does legacy mean to you?
What does legacy mean to me, man? You know, legacy means your doings and whatever art or material that's been put out by you, bro, will live through the echoes of time. You know what I mean? Like, that's your children's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? And vice and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what's important to me, man. You know, my dad and my mom, you know, shout out to my mom and my dad. You know, they ain't no joke. You know, my mother has 2 masters. She has 2 PhDs, really. One in molecular biology, one in chemistry.
Shout out Mom Deuce.
Yeah, she's a fucking genius. You know what I'm saying? And then my dad, he's a genius in his own right too. You know what I mean? A culinary genius. With the art and shit. My dad came here at 21 years old from Medellin, Colombia. He came here, you know what I'm saying, pretty much with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he was working on Roosevelt Ave as a dishwasher, worked his way up to line cook, worked his way to sous chef, executive chef in like some of the top restaurants in the city.
Dope shit, bro.
So shout out to, you know, so I gotta kind of live up to that, you know, that kind of standard, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't really meant out here to be a lemon, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I was trying to be a lemon tree, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Now, what does the year got in store for you, man, before I let you go, bro? What can we expect from you, man?
You can expect, man, you can expect fire, you can expect butter, you can expect everything that I put out is gonna be, you know, number one. That's why I take my time with shit, bro. Like, I'm not trying to rush out no projects or rush out unless the shit is perfect. You know what I'm saying? At least to my standards. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I have a lot of great people I'm about to do some things with. And you know, the only thing I can say is just stay tuned. You know, tap in, stay passed in with me. You know what I'm saying? Because
absolutely.
You know, a lot of shit's gonna take place, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So this is part of the show, man. Everybody know, man. If you're familiar with HHGTV, man, you gotta give us a gem before you get out of here. Yeah. So what gem would you want to give to the people?
What gem would I want to give to the people? Be yourself. Don't be anybody else, bro. Be yourself, and you know, whatever's gonna work for you is gonna work for you. But put it to work, though. You know, like, just be yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, you know, take heed to, you know, shit that matters when people tell you that. But you know, at the end of the day, like, do what you trying to do out here. Absolutely. And do it right and make an impact with that shit. That's all I gotta say.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kartel Rell. If y'all haven't tapped in to Life of Picasso, please do yourself a favor, man. Please listen to that. Shit is a banger.
Appreciate that.
Shout out Dawn the Jeweler again.
Shout out Dawn the Jeweler, man. Shout out Clockwork Crosby, man. And shout out my man Retro, man. We got some shit cooking too. We definitely gonna do it.
That shit I can't wait for. That nigga Retro been fucking working, man.
Yeah, bro.
That nigga been working.
He hype. Like, he just found the shit that we did. Like it was like a year ago exactly.
For real?
Yeah, like a year ago we just did some shit. But we just been in the talks like of doing some shit. So I think we're gonna start next week on working on that project.
Bet,
you know what I'm saying?
HHGTV, man. Rell, appreciate you,
yes,
brother.
Yes, sir, man. Love is love. You already know that shit, man.
Absolutely.
100%.